Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode, the next episode of Global Rescue. So this is our second attempt at it, and this will be the actual Let's Try series. Um, we're playing in Washington. This is our little base. We've decided to do something a little bit more central and have a lot of room for vehicles all the way around. Or maybe we'll just do that corner for the office and we'll do vehicles up here and over there, right? And we'll see how we do it, right? Maybe we'll do fire department down here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, we want to keep a bit of an eye on it. If we extend the road this way, we can do the fired vehicles down this side. And yeah, that will work, right? Okay. Now, at the moment, what we're seeing is a call is coming in, but we're not actually able to respond to it, right? Because everybody is currently having a bit of a snooze. So I think one of the easiest way to fix that is for us to just go to the call center personnel and grab one more person that could hopefully quickly jump in and answer that phone call, right? So let's go back and play a little bit. We do have a few things in the pipeline. No, just the missing toddler at the moment, which we're trying to deal with fairly quickly. This guy is busy moving a prisoner to the prison. Let's speed things up a little. There's another something going on. So let's respond to that. Oh, what's happening over here? Okay, let's search the neighborhood. Two people in there, two people in here. One of these cars only has one police officer in there. So now when this one is done, dropped off, we will send to the recruitment for talent kind of thing. So we'll do that. Additional units required. Okay, there's something going on here. Check the situation. I think this would be okay.
Exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Apparently lots of crime is happening, which is why we're here to deal with that. Exactly that. Okay, so let's try and get all of this done, because this gives us, what, 2,200. So at least, I mean, it helps us out a little bit. This should be okay.
A burglary was reported at a residential building.
Okay.
Perpetrators gained entry through the patio door.
Let's respond to that. This street is really helping us. Okay.
Construction site was inspected, but nothing suspicious was found.
Okay, so we're dealing with a bunch.
Was successfully located wandering the neighborhood and has no injuries. However, an investigation into child endangerment must now be performed.
Okay, so we're investigating the parents for letting their kid out of his playpen, out of house. Ooh, shoplifting.
A shop reports a shoplifting incident.
Okay,
Perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested.
let's do that. Let's go with the behind car here, and we'll respond to the shoplifting. This guy can go back to the base so that we add the extra person to it. This should get resolved in due course. That's fine. Kind of dealing with these things as they come in. The 4 cars are kind of holding up at the moment. This has nothing to do here. So once you've parked, I just want to check. Let's add a person to it. That's the plan, right? Let's do that. Search for the clues.
Has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building.
Can we... Okay, let's respond.
Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed.
Let's arrest the perpetrator there. This is resolved. These guys should actually go ahead and wash their car when they get there. Should be a good idea. This should be pretty quick for us to get there. Beautiful, that's good. This should be resolved.
The report has been filed.
And that's fine.
And textile fibers were found and secured.
Fine. All good. You're here. Let's have a look. Arrest the perpetrator. Then we'll do some questioning.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Let's have a look. Question the witnesses. This is okay. Homeless person. Can we do that? Let's send to the homeless person, please. Actually, it might be better if we do... Well, anyway, that's fine.
The witness statements were recorded.
Transport to prison. Yeah, that's actually what's happening over here now.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Okay, and question the witnesses, and then we're going to prison transport as well. Again, wouldn't mind an extra car. It's starting to look pretty tough here, especially if we get stuck in traffic. So what I do wonder about this is, why are you just kind of hanging out there? You could just go around, right? Transport to prison.
You're doing a really good job.
Here we go.
I'd be delighted if you would also take over the management of...
Okay, so we've got the fire department. We'll accept the fire department. So let us go into the build menu and try and additionally add some street here. So we'll do a little bit more like this, right? We'll just start off with the 2 and we'll get the large parking spaces. And we'll do 1. Oh, it doesn't actually want us to do that. So let's just do, well, we'll add a little bit more space in there then. And we'll flip this around and we'll do that one. Actually, let's add even, well, let's just do all the way to there for the time being, and we'll add even more. So 3 spaces for the time being. We'll do that. And what we need to do is actually, get some vehicles and go to the fire department. And okay, so what kind of vehicles are we going to do? I'm kind of digging something like this. If we configure, can we do a Singapore varietal? Does not seem to be the case. If we cancel, oops, and we say fire department, we do this one, and we configure, can we do a Singapore here? Apparently not. If we do this one, can we do a Singapore varietal on these ones? We cannot. So I guess what I'm interested in, maybe we'll do a Miami, because that's nice and yellowy color, or even the yellow blue. Now I like this one. Let's do the Miami one. So let's buy one. And we need another. Oh, sorry. Let's get another one. Configure another Miami one, and we'll buy that one. So we've got 2 of them now. Now we need to grab some employees, fire department employees. So we need a bunch of them. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe 10 of them, right? And that should be able to give us 5 per vehicle at the least, right? So as a starting point, we've got 5 of them ready to go. That's good stuff right there. We are dealing with everything at the moment, holding on pretty nicely. We do have everything we need at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting us the auto cleanliness stuff. So do the... yeah, that's the car wash happening now. And then after you've done that, oh yeah, that should be okay. Then you actually need to do a bit of a rest. We do need the extra police vehicle also, I think. Soon as the next evaluation comes in and we score over 80, we will get quite a big extra number there that will allow us to purchase the extra vehicle. Now let's do this. This should give us a little bit of extra cash. Not enough for the vehicle though. Okay, so let's speed things along. We may get some stuff that we need to respond to. This is okay. The guys need a bit of a rest, so hopefully they'll go and rest up a little bit. Can we do we do extra? I don't know. Maybe I wonder whether we need to move things over at all. I mean, we could do a bedroom and a bunch of beds all the way up the corridor here, to be honest. Additional task has been done and we've got some cash for it. The vehicles are on their way back, dropping off people at the prison. It's reasonably effective to get there. This little sticky section and this little sticky section could be a little bit better, but it's reasonably effective for us to get up there. I haven't dealt with too much issues here. This one will, I think this is a fire department thing, right? So let's go and respond to that. Run, guys, run. There we go. Pretty nifty. Yeah, pretty cool. Oil spill. That's also the fire department.
Oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location: Rhode Island Avenue Northwest.
That's let me see this vehicle here. We want them to be resting, right?
A dispute has arisen. The situation needs to be investigated. Location
Send to the dispute, please. Gonna try and deal with that as best we can.
Choose to use either the Halligan
Let's
tool
get the
or
Halligan
device
tool.
to pry the swing apart.
Let's clean this off. That should be fine. All of this should be fine. ATM blown up. Okay, now we do need to respond. Respond to the ATM, please.
And must be arrested immediately. Location 7th Street Northwest.
Okay, let's try that.
The arrest bill
Okay,
has been successfully cleaned up.
beautiful. That's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, film recordings. We would like to send someone out there to go and pick that up if we can. Oh, let's do this first. Arrest the perpetrator. Oh, what is that?
Physical altercation between several persons was reported. Location Houston NW at 14th St. NW.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can respond here to the brawl.
A couple
Okay.
is found in the apartment. The argument threatens to escalate.
Yeah, I think we're okay. We're dealing with it. I think we're okay over here also. We could send this
Prisoner
car.
has been successfully freed from the baby swing
Nice.
using the Halligan tool.
Transport to prison.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Here comes our evaluation. Oh yeah, there we go. 100, oh no, 95%, so 100% mission success rate, which is beautiful. Condition of the fleet is good. Employee satisfaction could be better. We need some more employee facilities to deal with. Waiting time for emergencies is nice and high. Oh well, it's nice and good. Average arrival time is up. Average assignment duration is, well, I think improved by 3%, so that's very good. So success bonus is awesome. Nice. So that extra money will come in handy really well. So let's go ahead and procure ourselves at least one extra vehicle here. Let's configure for
17-year-old
the
girl reported hearing strange voices coming from her
Singapore
brother's apartment.
varietal.
Fears he might be in danger. Location 8th Street
We'll
Northwest.
buy that vehicle. We'll go to the employee side of things and we'll get ourselves a few more police officers to go and work in the new vehicle, right? There we go. And what we'll do is we'll respond to the suspicious item there. And I know from the previous episode, we will go with fire department to the suspicious noises also. There's something happening over here. Let's break this brawl up. What is this? A riot in the library?
Claiming that a man is randomly pulling books off the shelves.
Let's go
Location,
there.
Wauhati. Daniel Shaw Neighborhood Library.
This guy is heading up over here, right? Oh, no. Yeah, we need to... Okay, fine. Let's see what the situation is here. Let's explore. Okay, once this guy's dropped off, I'm going to go to the film recordings. Excellent, that's very good. This guy, once you drop it off... Oh, done. So let's go to film recordings, please. Trying to get all of this done. We need to break down a door here.
The officers questioned the 17-year-old. They could also hear the noises coming from the apartment. Despite knocking, ringing the doorbell, and calling out, the brother did not respond. The fire department must force the door open.
Arrest this perpetrator over here.
The perpetrator has been located. He appears to be heavily intoxicated and must be arrested.
Let's get that done.
The door has been opened and the apartment can now be entered.
Okay, let's go to build quickly. So let's quickly try and add. What is this that I've got here? Oh, this is street. Now, what I want to do is I want to add a break room to the mix, right? So the question is, can we do something down this corridor here that could actually be used as a bit of a break room slash facility here? Let's try it, right? We could even run it all the way up there. No, I think we don't want to. We want to go around. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to maybe that spot. Let's do it up to about 9x4 like this for the break room. We'll give ourselves a door on the one side. We will place a few different things. We'll put a pin board in there. We'll put a shelf if we can. Put some shelving in. We'll put a kind of big screen TV in here. We'll put a bit of a whiteboard in there. We'll grab the foosball. Yeah, the foosball will work pretty well over there. We will get a couple of kind of couches in here. Yeah, actually something like that could actually be pretty good. We'll do something like that. That's pretty nice. Don't want to spend all of our cash on this. We'll grab a plant in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So there, now we've got a break room. At least that will, I think, help morale a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll go back to the bathroom side of things. And the plan is for us to extend what we have here from a shower perspective, right? So if we do that, we want to add also a wall in here. And the plan was to do it maybe something like this. And then what we'll do is we'll add more showers. Yeah, more showers like this. Okay. We'll add an extra toilet in there and we'll grab one. Oh, we can only do the one sink, right? Wow. Okay, well, anyway, that should at least give us a little bit more to go on. Okay. That's good. What are we responding to? A stray animal. Let's do that. Send out to the stray animal for now.
Question the witnesses who observed the crime.
Let's see.
Record the damage.
We'll do that.
Sister's
This
concern turns
all
out to
done.
be unfounded. The brother is fine and obviously in a great mood. He was
Beautiful.
having a good time with his girlfriend and simply didn't notice the world around him.
Excellent. Can we do some additional items
Damage was
here?
documented.
Let us do automatic refueling. Right? And also automatic washing. Okay. So at least when it gets really dirty or really empty, at least it'll do it automatically. Question those witnesses for us, please. The break room. People are having a bit of fun here in the break room.
Witness statements were recorded.
Okay, all of this is done. Oh, stray animal thing. Let's quickly have a look here. Assign task, check the situation out. Now, back at base here, I just want to see. So we can also improve the kitchen a little bit. So let's do the build thing here and improve the kitchen. So these kitchen counter things. So let's do that. So at least we've got a little bit of that going on. What else can we put in here? Let's add an extra fridge to the mix. So that should be pretty good. There are 2 fridges now. Anything else in here that should be in the kitchen? We can do, you know, maybe a pinboard up there. Maybe a whiteboard up there. Like people can watch that. We can do a bit of a garbage bin. And then maybe we'll get ourselves a plant out here in the corner, right? Yeah, that should be pretty good at least. A little bits and pieces for the kitchen. Something on the counter. No, I guess that's okay. We'll leave it at that. So that's good. That's a starting point here. People are coming in for a shower after responding to some stuff. And what I wanted to do is add a little bit of a corridor in here. So let's grab the corridor quickly and we'll extend the corridor like so. We'll add another door to the mix. What we might add in the corridor is a few lockers. So as people enter, we'll give them some lockers in this area, please. So we'll do that, right? So that's a pretty cool little setup right there. So there's some lockers and the like. So what I want to do on the street side of things, we'll grab the sidewalk and we'll go ahead and run the sidewalk nice and around the building for the time being. So at least it's reasonably quick to respond out that door. I do like my new setup. It's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, pretty cool. There's a fuel leak. So what we'll do is we'll immediately respond to the fuel leak. And what we can do is we can also respond one of these cars, right? So let's quickly manage the washing. Okay, that's us to kind of manage something here. So let's quickly do that. Let us scan the chip. We need to check the playground there. Let's just do that. Okay, we've got this assigned fuel leakage. They are resolving it, it seems. Scooter incident. Respond to that for us, please. Oh yeah, that was good. Quick clean up there. What I'll do with this car is I will say send to this location here, please. And once it's there, we'll do a bit of traffic stopping here. Right, so this do some traffic control in this area. I think that's a pretty busy street, so it should be good. We'll do that. Check the playground. That was done. The stray dog thing is concluded. Money is holding up reasonably well. We're doing the additional tasks as quickly as they come. Oh yeah, we actually had a task for traffic control, so that's good. Yeah, we're making some money off of that also. So let's quickly check for situation. Nice. That's resolved. Good stuff. Earning our levels. I don't know what this means, by the way. Level 16. Okay, 3 on the road, so we will respond. Why is there only one person in this car? It completely...
The license plate is missing. A police report is being filed.
Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. We're waiting on some vehicles here. Yes, we're making some good money over there. I like that. Can actually do it in the other direction also. This is a good street to be doing that on. I like it. Drunk man.
A heavily intoxicated man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property. Location: the Mooney. A motorist attempted to drive past, resulting in scratches to their vehicle. The damage must be documented for insurance purposes.
And let's refuel this vehicle and then we'll send them out to that graffiti thing. That would be good.
The tree has been successfully removed and the road is clear again.
Actually, let's do these guys to record the graffiti. That's okay. We'll get the other guy just to fill that. What's happening over here? Let's arrest the perpetrator. We're doing pretty well, and I guess what we should do is add an extra vehicle to the mix here for the fire department. So let us add one more configuration, Miami. Buy that one for us, thank you. And we'll need to hire an additional 5 firefighters is the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 firefighters. So if we grab this new, this one here, we'll add the extra firefighter to it. So we've got, yeah, we've got a reasonable.
The man reacts aggressively and attempts to flee.
Okay.
Injuries or damages may occur.
So we'll arrest there. And the question is now, I mean, we're at the max, so we do need to do an upgrade if we want to add any additional police vehicles to the mix. And I guess the plan is that we'll continue to add police vehicles here, and then maybe on this side, I'm thinking of the whole emergency fire and life rescue thing. So if we go back to build, right, go to streets, and we add an extra base access point, the plan would be that we do it in alignment over there, and we tie it in here with 8th Street. And then we go back to streets. We don't really have the money, so we'll come back for that in a bit. So we've got this guy arrested. We'll transport him to prison. Got this vehicle arriving on scene here. Right, so we can quickly do the graffiti task. This guy should be doing... Well, it's going a little bit slower now. Anyway, you can still keep doing that for a little while longer. But yeah, we're starting to get into a position where we can add the extra road. And then the plan would be that we do the ambulances down this side. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Then we really have this solid middle area for the base. And all of this for police, potentially. Oh, police and ultimately SWAT, I think, goes in here also. So I think that should be fairly good. Anything else we need to do? Don't have anything out there. We've got nothing to do. That is awesome. We do, however, spend our money really quickly. Really quickly. Quicker than we, you know, as quickly as we make it, we spend it. Which is, I guess, a good thing. Can we do... I don't think we can do an extra one of these in here. Where's all my operators? They're kind of standing by, so there should be ability, and we can expand that a bit more as well. This area is really busy. all the firefighters kind of hanging out in there. But the employees should be reasonably happy, I think. Additional task is now available. Let's actually, what you need to do is refuel, and then you need to do something else. You can go to the document thing. Yeah, go and refuel quickly, and then we'll wash you also. Make sure our fleet is in a reasonable position. Yeah, do the wash. Yeah, this is okay. And then what we'll do is we'll do the other side also.
Attention, slippery roads. Poor weather conditions can lead to more accidents.
Yeah, hopefully not too much, but yeah, can. Definitely can. Accident in a parking lot.
Minor accident occurred while parking. The damage must be documented and witnesses must be interviewed. Location 12th Street Northwest.
New evaluation report. Beautiful. 96%. Let's have a quick look here. Mission success still 100. Success bonus 18,900. That's okay. Employee satisfaction is going up. Rating is above 95, which I think is quite good for us. Now that we've got this going on, I might quickly build the rest of this street because I'm already seeing cars sneak on by on the other side. And will we do more small parking spaces? I think not quite yet, right? I wish I could... Oh, we can have a look, right? So if we do that... Well, we can't actually place it. We can know where exactly the next path should be coming from, right? I guess that's the plan. Anyway, that one's heading out to the accident in the parking lot, which should be fine. We'll do this task. Another accident in a parking lot.
Accident occurred while parking. The damage must be documented and witnesses must be interviewed. Location S Street Northwest.
Fine. We're responding to as much as we can. Assess the damage. Got those tasks sorted. Another.
A minor accident occurred while parking. The damage must be documented and witnesses must be interviewed. Location
Okay.
Florida Avenue Northwest.
Anyway, at least we've got the reasonable amount of vehicles to be able to do
Damages
this.
were documented.
Okay, so let's this guy. We'll send it to that school.
Witness statements were recorded.
Let's assess the damage. Yeah, I think we're doing reasonably well here. Let's assess the damage there also. Excellent.
The damages were documented.
Okay, questions of witnesses. What is this?
A minor accident occurred while parking.
Not again.
Damage must be documented and witnesses must be interviewed. Location 13th Street Northwest.
Okay, well, we'll get to that.
Damages were documented.
We'll get this guy to respond. These are pretty minor incidents, to be honest. The slippery conditions in the parking lots.
The witness statements were recorded.
That's good. Done. Excellent. That's good. This is be a bit of money. Yeah, good. This is good money now. Water basement.
Water pipe has burst in a residential building. Turn off the water and pump the basement truck.
Okay, so we'll respond to firefighters to that. Oh, that's pretty close, actually. We'll do this task. We will assess the damage.
A dispute has broken out in a parking lot. The situation needs to be investigated.
Okay,
Location 12th Street Northwest.
head to that, and we will
The water was turned off.
pump out the
Damages
basement.
were documented.
What are we doing here? Questioning witnesses. So it's a little bit of repetition and a bit of kind of micromanagement, but I guess if you're really handling multiple incidents, it
Damage was prevented.
could be, you know, a reasonable thing to do as you get a little bit more skilled at it.
The witness statements were recorded.
Okay, what do we have
Staff
here?
reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested.
Okay, so head down over that way. Shoplifting. Yeah, there's a reasonable amount of time to get there anyway. Okay. We're not able to respond. Okay, what we'll do... Oh, here comes another one. Okay, what do we have? Oh, oil spill.
Slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location 10
Okay.
Street Northwest.
Let us respond to the oil spill,
Someone
please.
parked in a way that blocked another driver. This led to a dispute.
Can we also send you to the oil spill, please? And we'll send you to the extra task, right? And here we will arrest the perpetrator, and here we will clean up the oil spill.
A pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly.
Where is that?
Location, call your mother.
Pick the pockets.
Dispute was resolved, and the obstructing vehicle has driven away. The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up.
Okay, so we're dealing with that. You're heading on over this way. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it at that. Okay, we're actually doing a reasonably good job here, and I think this is about the spot where we end the episode. Let's have a look. Question some witnesses, please, and then we'll move on. Money is holding now. We're not spending it quite as quickly, so we'll wait for another kind of item to come in. Evaluation report. Hopefully we can do that.
The witness statements were recorded.
Let's see what's going on over here. Transport to prison, please. That's fine. Waiting for a car to arrive here. Should be here soon, right? Where is my car? I thought I sent a car over here. What? I'm now flabbergasted as to where this car is. Transport to prison. Did we lose a car? Seems to be a car missing. 2 over here, 2 over here, and 1. Oh, the car is here. Oh, my goodness. Completely missed that. Because of the color scheme, I kind of didn't quite realize the car was there.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task assessing the risk of a chimney fire.
Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it? No wonder I missed that one. Let's send a fire department out there to go and assess that risk. That is fine. That's not a problem. Traffic control. We need to assess some more vehicles. These are... Okay, let's send this car to, say, this location over here, and we'll assess them over there. We're transporting a few of these guys out. I guess that's where I'm going to end the episode, guys. So let me pause it there, and we'll end this episode. It's doing pretty well. I think we're going to shortly get the rescue services in there as well, the ambulances. So we'll look at that hopefully in the next episode. If you've liked it, as always, please hit that like button. Do leave your comments down below. Have you picked up this game, and are you having a look at it? It is pretty cool. I enjoy it. The replayability of it, I would question, given how many times I've already done the same thing over and over again, but ultimately it's a slightly unique and different situation given your other workload at the time. So I guess it's there, but I guess they could use a little bit more variety in terms of the items, and if they really truly wanted to do a unique situation specific to kind of your area, because you can play your hometown, it would have been great if you had much more similar incidents, right? So if you're in a snowy part of town, or a place that's got lots of snow, for instance, and you have much more slippery road situations and things that stem from that versus other areas, just a little bit more kind of area specific emergencies to respond to would have been a bit more interesting as well. Anyway, I'm enjoying it thus far, and we'll probably do a few more episodes of this, at least until we get a full build out of our base and see if we want to expand our town and what have you. But for the time being, happy on this single tile as it is. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.